I had a jazz singer do it. I can't remember who it was. Ooh, oh no, I don't remember the name, but it was really cool. Had like a big jazz band and everything.
Because yours was very intimate, isn't it? All the times I heard you play it.
Yeah.
How many other ones? Just covers of favourite ones you like?
Well, I only recently started playing covers the other day, so I think the ones I played then were my favourites now. I can play them, which is cool.
Alright, okay. What about the music industry? Are you presumably you're going to try and make it a career, right?
Yeah.
Is that the main thing you'd like to do?
I think so.
Professional tap dancing?
Professional tap dancing / singing. I want to write a song with just tap and maybe like a bass or something.
So you tapping and a bass?
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
Wow.
But
With the melody?
Yeah, I'd sing the melody.
Oh, you're singing
Yeah,
as
I'd
well?
sing too. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And the tap and the bass. I think it'd be really interesting.
Have you got any videos of you tapping or audio or anything?
Well,
You got the one on the train station, I've seen.
Oh no, I have another one. But the thing is, at uni I didn't have a video camera, so I couldn't record anything. And I did a show. I choreographed 3 routines, and they filmed the whole thing in the theatre, and then they lost the tape. So I don't have any evidence that the next year I will be filming everything for myself.
Can you become a professional tap dancer? Is that difficult?
There are people who make a career out of dancing. It's just dancing. I mean, it's tap dancing, but when you do tap, you have to learn how to dance all the other styles as well. You can definitely do it. I taught as well, so I can teach tap.
Okay. So what are you going to do when you go back to England? Have you got anything lined up? Are you going to stay in England, or are you still studying? Or?
I still have a year left of my degree, but I'm going to play as much as I can and try and find people to make a band or something.
Have you got any contacts or anything? It's so difficult now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine where the industry's going to go.
It's it's really changing. But I'll work it out.
See what happens. But would you like to have a career, something in music, even if you couldn't make a career as a performer? Have you got a backup plan or not?
I love studying. I think studying helps my music. I'm thinking of doing a master's, but I don't know when I do it. I mean, I do so much. I think I just feel like I'll do things. I wanted to do an internship in not social work, but kind of working with social justice. But yeah, I always have other ideas. But I really want to do this. Like I really want to perform. But I think if I did perform and make a career out of it, I'd still do other things as well.
No, it's funny that when you're busy, especially being busy doing something you like, you suddenly realise how much time you spent thinking about stuff when you weren't doing anything. You know what I mean? Like when you're just busy doing something you like, suddenly all the worry goes out the window in a way. Like you still have a plan, but it's activity is the important thing. I don't have any more notes. We have to freestyle. So what have you got? If I already asked you that, what have you got coming up? You got a show on the 4th.
Yeah.
I might be able to get this edited and online before the 4th, if you're lucky.
Awesome.
I'll try, yeah. So, presuming this comes before the 4th, tell us about what's happening then.
On the 4th of July, we are playing in Clamores at 7:30. I don't know how long the show will be, probably at least an hour. And I have Christian playing cajon, Vincenzo playing guitar, and Mike on bass and double bass. So it's going to be really, we've been practicing so much and it sounds so good. The songs, and there's
She
new
says
songs.
modestly.
I know, but normally I don't say things like that, like say it's going to be great because I'm afraid it's not.
Yeah.
But I have so much confidence in
Feels
them,
good, yeah.
not even in me, but in them playing, that they're great. So it can't go horribly wrong when they're behind, like playing with me, because they're amazing.
And just tell us what that is again, sorry.
Clamores, Sala Clamores.
Okay, thanks very much, and good luck in the future. And when you're famous, I'll...
Delete this.
Nah. Trying to fight through the hordes of reporters. Would you like to be famous, actually? Would you like to be successful? Because I suppose fame just comes with it, doesn't it? What do you think about fame? Can we just have a final thought?
I think it can be invasive and detrimental and hard to deal with. But I don't know what I want or what will come with what I achieve. But I know I want to be successful in terms of I want people to listen to my music, but I also want to stay honest to myself. and my music as well. So whatever comes with that is a plus. As long as I get to perform and play. And
I think in the end you just got to spend your time, not you, but everyone, just doing something you like. It's just as simple as that. You know, obviously everyone's got it's pretty difficult to get your own accommodation even nowadays, so everyone's at least in a similar boat these days, but all it comes down to, all the bullshit out of the way, all it comes down to is you've got a life and you should spend as much of your time just enjoying yourself. And if that's a cliche, then fine, you know, it's a true one, you know.
it's true.
You know, have you ever worked in an office, or have you spent time? I mean, I've worked in an office. It's quite, office is almost metaphorical, because not only because you're in a glass cage, basically, and the whole sort of atmosphere that's created in most offices, apart from creative one, did some classes at Discovery Channel, and that was completely different, but most of them, like, it's just literally a box, and so it just creates limitations, like, not only physically, but just the whole thing. So, yeah, I just think, you know, just make sure you're doing what you want to do, basically. And, you know, the rest can come from that, hopefully.
That's true. I mean, there's
Try not
loads
to control it, you know.
There's of these blogs online and things for what you should be doing in your 20s.
Oh, no,
take this
fuck that.
box
No,
off. And
that's
how,
ridiculous.
Have you been on an adventure in the Far East
Yeah.
yet? No. Oh, you're not living your life then?
Yeah.
I think they're a bit... They're also very sterile and limited because
Yeah.
everyone has a different perspective. Different people want to spend their lives differently. But I think loads of people of my age tend to fall into that trap in terms of they need to tick those boxes, and if they don't, they're not living that life. So.
Plus fear as well. You've got people saying, we've got to do this by a certain age.
Yeah.
I think personally, you can do almost anything you want to do until, say, 30. You know? I mean, maybe when you turn 30, whatever, you can say, I think I already told you this, when you turn 30, you can say, okay, this is a milestone, maybe, you know, but you've got to give it a decent amount of time, you know, and not let anyone tell you should be doing this. 'Cause it's exactly what we were talking about earlier. When you analyse it, you're just bombarded by people saying you've got to do this. You know, you've got to do this before you're 30. These are the places you've got to see. These are the things you've got to do. It's like, fuck it, I don't have to do any of that. And that can get better with age. Like, you get older and you feel more like that. Because again, like, people assume when you get older you get more conservative. And okay, depending on your life situation, that may be true. But you can also become more free as well. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks again, and good luck for the future.
Thank you.